Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the essential eyeshadow brushes that you need to create that eyeshadow look. So if you're really trying to nail your eyeshadow game this year, then this is the video for you. I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 brushes that I think are absolute must-haves when it comes to creating that everyday eyeshadow look, or you really want to up your eyeshadow game. I'm going to go through all these brushes and how to use them, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I created this eye makeup look. I'm also going to be using the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, and this is the one in Coffee Shop. It has such amazing colors right here that are neutral, that are perfect for creating like really nice everyday eyeshadow look, as well as upping it up if you want to create something really nice and beautiful for nighttime or for any occasion. I love Juvia's palette just because they have great payoff when it comes to their eyeshadows. But if you don't have this palette, that doesn't mean you can't follow along. I'm just sharing with you guys what I used in this video. So if you want to know how to nail your eyeshadow game, then keep on watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Before getting started, you want to make sure that you prime your lids. This is going to set the base for your eyeshadow. It's going to help with that even application, and if you have darker lids, this will also help create an even base. So for people that might have really dark lids, one of the things that you can do is go in with a concealer to conceal your lids and then use a translucent powder to set it. But I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay eye primer and I'm going to apply that on my lids. You can use your fingers just to blend this out. So the first brush that you need is a crease definer. This is going to help you pack on colors into your crease and help you define your crease. If you're having a hard time finding where your crease is, just look for where the bone, like after your brows, that bone is. That is basically where your crease will be located. We're going to go into Coffee Shop and I'm going to pick up this warm brown right here, and I'm going to use the crease definer just to pack on that product. One of the things that you want to do is just tap your brush so that it takes off the excess. And what we're going to do with this brush is apply that into your crease. So as the brush implies, it's a crease definer, so it's really going to help pack on that color into your crease. Now you can either just press that color in, but I like to do like a mini wiper motion. This will really help that color blend out at the same time. If you're finding it hard for the color to really pick up, don't be afraid to go in with some more and just build up on that crease color. You can see how the color is picking up in my crease, and I'm just taking my time to blend out that color. Now the next brush is a crease blender. You can see how loosely packed it is compared to the crease definer. This is really good for blending out that shade. So if you really want to diffuse the color, you feel like you've packed on too much, this is a really good brush to go in and blend out that crease color. The next is a flat eyeshadow brush, and this is really great for packing on colors onto your lids. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to just pack that color on the brush, and you can see some of that color pay off on the eyeshadow brush. This is really great for pressing that color on your lids to get that color pay off. That's the reason why you use this eyeshadow brush. It's going to help with packing those shades on your lids and making sure that they show up a little bit more pigmented. So take your time when it comes to applying colors on your lids. In this case, I wouldn't dust off the excess. I will just use that and press that on my lids. And you want to do the same for the other eye. Just take your time in packing that color till you're satisfied with the payoff. Now this is where this crease definer comes in handy because it's also tapered. You can use this to blend where those two colors meet, just to make sure you have a seamless transition from your lid shade into your crease shade. Now the next brush is a detailer. This is a really good brush when it comes to really packing on shades in either your crease or even your outer corners of your eyes. I personally like to use this to blend out colors in the outer corners. So I'm going to go in with this really dark brown, and I'm just going to pack that on the brush, dust off the excess, and concentrate that in the outer corners of my eyes. So I'm just placing it there without actually blending. So what I'm doing is I'm looking out this outer corner of my eyes into my crease, so kind of applying it in a V shape like this. And I've just placed it there. I'm going to do the same for the other eye. Now you can see that I've gone in to my crease a little bit, and same thing here. The beauty of this crease definer is that you can use it in so many ways. So I'm going to take this with no product on, and I'm just going to use that to diffuse that shade and blend it into like our lid shade as well as our crease shade, so it's really seamless. And I'm not moving in great jumps. I'm just really staying in one place and making like tiny shifts so that it blends well. See how diffused that is right now? Perfect. I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. The last brush is this detailed liner, and this is a really good brush when it comes to creating your wing liner. And also if you want to use this in creating like your brows, this will give you those nice realistic. I find that having this angled brush is really helpful because I can use it in various ways, and this works really well with liquid products and cream products. So if you have like a brow pomade, this will be really good with using with a brow pomade. If you have a liquid liner or a gel liner, this will be good in creating that wing liner. I do have a liquid liner, and I'm going to use this angled brush in creating my wing liner. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm going to start to create my wing. This brush is really good because it gives you that control when it comes to creating your wing liner. I'm gonna finish this eye makeup look, and I'm just going to use a pencil to line my lower waterline. I'm gonna apply some lashes and come and show you guys the finished look. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see from me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with somebody that you think will benefit from it. And I will see you guys in my next one.